Shake it up! Special delivery! Go boom!
Huh? I heard something. Flicker it into form. Come. Meet your end.
Hopefully this helps. Wind howls. Unfettered by bounds!
Structural collapse! Cutting through the numbers! Drive safe! Go over here! Woohoo! Woo! Woo! New look! That's all you've got! Tie a bow and call that my signature! One more.
I heard something.
Shake it up.
Lifeline, block. Dead center, block. Nothingness. Deconstructed. To pieces. Threads converge.
This ends here.
Connection severed.
Wind calls, waves follow. Wind howls. Unfettered by bounds!
Dismantle.
Gotta go fast. Yeah. Shake it up!
Blink. Flicker into form.
Hopefully this helps. Wind howls. Unfettered by bounds!
Lifeline. Block.
Check this out. Huh? Woo! Woo! Need a ride? Shake it up! Zip! Huh? One more! That's all you got?
Flicker into form.
Hopefully this helps.
Huh? Shake it up! Don't blink! You'll miss the best part!
Flicker into form.
Good. Cutting through the numbers.
A pivotal
Moment.
dead center. Block.
Drive safe!
Wind calls, waves follow. The wicked will face judgment. Annihilation!
Drive safe!
Hopefully this helps. The wicked will face wind howls. Unfettered by bounds!
Flicker into form. Connection severed. Nothingness.
Deconstructed! Drive safe!
Hopefully this helps.
I call the shots! Shake it up! Go over here! Huh? Woo! Tie a bow and call that my signature! Zip! Mark! Woo! That's all you got?
Flicker into form.
Hopefully this helps. The wicked will face
Drive
judgment.
safe! Shake it up! Check this out. Huh? Huh? One more. Shake it up! Special delivery! Go boom!
Lifeline. Block. A pivotal moment. Flicker into form. Connection severed.
Drive safe!
Hopefully this helps.
How may I be of service, my friend? Thank you all. You've created the most joyful party. If what awaits us is but remembrance, my friend, then let us look back while we still may. The joyful times, after all, are like fireworks. Never more splendid than in this moment.
Are these Kaisel's new friends? Haven't seen them around before.
I just took a stroll along the beach. The whole place.
What's going on, Lumi?
It's honestly a small thing. Just a little brochure. The Lolo party went really well, so we're already planning the next one. Naturally, we need to do a bit of promotion. I'm thinking of real photos to show everyone. Plus, these photos can also be a souvenir for everyone. But I'm sure you can take photos that everyone... Fantastic!
Heard you've never lost in a game of Lone Star.
These Kaisel's new friends? Haven't seen them around before. They don't even seem to know him.
Strange. They're all quite nice and fun to be around.
stroll along the beach. The whole place got a make.
I thought you couldn't swim. What brings you out here so much?
Oh, it's not just the pool.
I thought you couldn't swim.
Last time, Geisel asked me to help him recreate a particular drink.
Me too. It was called...
Last time, Geisel asked me to help him recreate a particular...
I just took a stroll along the beach. The whole place got a makeover.
The credit goes to the new guest.
I just took a stroll along the beach. The whole place got a
Geisel's new friends? Haven't seen them around before.
Wow, that was quick! Can I take a look? Oh, exactly what I'd expect from Rover. Anyone who sees these will definitely want to... You have to come again.
Haven't seen them around before.
They don't even seem to know him.
Strange. They're all quite nice and fun to be around.
What's on your mind, Lumi?
It's nothing really. I was just thinking about how I should spend my holiday this year. Well, since I'm always on the move for work, during holidays, I like to just stock up on a ton of good food and stay in. I'd make some I'm a proper foodie at heart. It's not really a new plan. I've traveled a lot and seen so many curious things. But I want to go somewhere I've never been before. Take my time, see the sights.
That's a great idea, Lumi.
Let me get a plan together first. I haven't decided yet. But if I can't decide, I'll just keep... Who knows? Maybe what's waiting for me is where a river of...
Are these Geisel's new friends? Haven't seen them around before. those new friends? Haven't seen them around before. Those new friends? Haven't seen them around before. Are these Kaisel's new friends? Haven't seen them around before. Strange.
I just took
They're
a
all
stroll
quite
along the
nice.
beach. The whole place got a makeover.
How may I be of service, my friend? And I, too. The real cop today and tomorrow. When that time...
New guest.
I wish I could have... Wait.
Guest.
I wish I could have him... Wait. I just took a stroll along the beach. The whole... I just took a stroll along the beach. The whole place got a makeover. I just took a stroll along the beach. The whole place got a makeover. I just took a stroll along the beach. The whole place got a makeover.
Kaisel's new friends? Haven't seen them around before.
What is this? A type of echo?
How peculiar. I remember that Mr. Capot wasn't a...
you couldn't swim. What brings you out here so late?
I just took a stroll along the beach. The whole place got a
These
makeup.
Kaisel's new friends? Haven't seen them around before.
I just took a stroll along the beach. The whole place got a makeup.
Of all the common echoes here, I think that round one.
How peculiar. I remember that Mr. Capot wasn't a butler.
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind. this helps.
Wind howls, unfettered by bounds!
Behave now.
In control.
The shackles of purpose. Right here.
In control.
Hopefully this helps.
Speak of the devil. Behave now. Fire with fire. Find my trigger. Enter Hell's Gate.
Scorched to Wind calls, waves follow. The wicked will face judgment.
In control.
You can't escape me.
Annihilation! Waves rise. Judgment strikes!
Hopefully this helps.
The wicked will face judgment.
Fight by my side. Invincible!
Target locked.
In control.
Destroy. Eliminate. Obstruction.
Undying glory! In control.
Wind calls, waves follow.
Behave now. I've come to send you to your grave.
In control. Winners win! Here! One strike is enough! Hey!
Rise from hellfire!
Wind rises. Good.
Hopefully this helps.
I am the Tempest.
Behave now. Hated hellfire! Ha!
Hopefully this helps.
Wither into form.
Shake it up! Need a ride, sweetheart?
Wind calls, waves follow. The wicked will face judgment.
Hopefully this helps.
For what cause do you
Waves rise. Judgment strikes.
Then succumb. Meet your end. Wither into form. Connection severed.
Drive safe! Tie a bow and call that my signature! Zip! Mark! One more! Hey, where's the fire?
Wind calls, waves follow. The wicked will face judgment.
Let's converge. Wither into form.
Oh, shake it up! Check this out.
Hopefully this helps.
Wind howls, unfettered by bounds. destruction!
Flicker into form.
The wicked will face judgment!
Take it up! Special delivery! Go boom! Lifeline clock. A pivotal moment. This ends here. Cutting through the numbers.
Wind calls, waves follow.
The shackles of the
I am the tempest!
Drive safe! Go over here.
flawed trajectory.
Shake it up! Zip! Woo! Woo!
Target
Need a
locked.
ride, sweetheart? Don't blink! You'll miss the best part! Flicker into form.
Hopefully this helps.
The wicked will face judgment!
Nothingness. Deconstructed! Stress points mapped. Break apart! Drive safe!
Tempest of swift howls, unfettered by bounds!
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind. Leave it to me. Hopefully this helps.
Leave them to me. Let's not waste any more time. Game over. Imbalance ends here. Cantu in size. Split forward. The Exostrider's sword emits a unique frequency. It shields my workspace from most long-range detection methods.
You picked a good spot. Quite a stash.
This is what a secret room is about. Now, where were we? Let's start with the conclusion before we get into all the details. You asked me to come to Lahai Roy to watch for any Fraxidus activity. Warren was the first Fraxidus mole you uncovered, and he certainly won't be the last. Think of the Space Trek Collective as a web of competing powers. It's as much a haven for independence as a playground for agendas. An isolated polar region, rich with exoswarm and the potential for technological breakthrough. Lahai Roy is a gold mine, even for the Fraxidus.
You're saying the fall of Helios wasn't their real goal?
It was one of several. After your journey in Huanglong and Rinasida, I'm sure you've come to realize their true aim.
The Thenodian. Aleph 1.
Correct. Given the Thenodian's unique nature, it's sure to catch their attention. Moreover, Aleph 1 is closely linked to the Strider Gate, which may be our ticket to outer space.
Spying on the Fraxidus is risky. Why would I have chosen you for this task?
Well, that is a bit of a long story. You've always preferred to see things for yourself. Please, follow me to that table.
This is a testament to my connection with the world around me. And it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey.
The golden serum. The rest is in my study, shall we? My brother Ryan. The entire Lola
Those 3 items you just showed.
I've reactivated your access. You'll find the door controls right over there. The Fraxidus is loosely... Rover said he'd like to check on the Exostrider in the Frostlands before he left. Well, now then.
Dr. Herson, is something the matter?
Must you always assume the worst, Lucilla? Can't I just call to chat?
I find that highly unlikely, Doctor. Let's skip the preamble.
Rover.
Ah, so this is about Imeth. He was so tight-lipped with me about what happened in the Frostlands. Yet he spoke to you.
Sitting on our hands won't fix anything. And he was willing to open up. If a friend runs into trouble, I'll naturally step in. Besides, what I have to share today benefits the Academy.
Very well. Let's...
My head's... Oh, Dr. Herson.
Ethan, you looked fine not long ago.
My thesis.
Hold on. I recall you coming by the infirmary with good news earlier. Something about an institute professor recruiting you for your top mark. Is this the price you have to pay for that? Careful. You might get talked out of the job over...
No, I will get that position at the institute. I'll crawl there if I have to. I'll...
Now you're just delirious. I know getting this opportunity wasn't easy. You can't exactly just ask for time off. Come by my... You can't run yourself like an exoswarm, thinking you'll recharge.
Oh, thank you, Doctor.
Let's see. Ah, young Luuk. What brings...
Just here to discuss something with...
Not bad. You know, what do you say we grab it?
Of course.
You work fast.
Taking things up.
So, what do you say we can put it back after he's had a good...
Have a seat, Doctor. Shame. I thought he would come with you.
He's been here before. Things are different now. I prefer not to have him tangled in the collective's trivial matters.
Fair enough. But I'm not like those stubborn old goats you're used to dealing with. I don't chase after pride or rank. All I care about is Star Torch Academy. Now go on. Give me the highlights, Dr. Herson. The Fraxidus. I understand. I'll keep a closer watch. As for piloting the Exostrider, if he is capable, that's fine by me. The Research Institute will see to the preparations. That said, we can't ignore the risks that come with opening the Strider Gate. I have someone in mind who can help. But first, let me have a quick word with her. The Threnodian concerns every one of us at Lahai Roy. I'll handle the board as you've asked. You focus on him and the matters here on campus.
Thank you for understanding, Lucilla. President. Our conversation went more smoothly than I expected. I thought you might think I had a hidden agenda. As a thank you, care for some candy?
I'll pass. I'm well aware of your candy outreach program across campus. I've had my fill of sweets over the years. As for what you said earlier, I've been here long enough to know exactly who you are. Thanks to your efforts in uncovering those moles, the Academy is safer, and we have far fewer headaches to worry about. What truly surprised us was your choice to stay all these years and become one of Lahai Roy's steadfast guardians.
Oh, I'm just glad the President doesn't see me as some busybody.
You're the right kind of busybody. The kind we're happy to have.
A friend of mine sold me on this place. Went on and on about the beautiful snow and the bright, passionate students. Convinced me to come. But when I actually got here, nothing like the brochure he described. Turns out, 8 out of 10 staff members were planted here by different factions. Our students dream of reaching the stars, all while living in a gilded cage. Meanwhile, we have Roya dealing in exoswarm parts and colluding with new Federation smugglers. I know that these students aren't fools. They're the best minds from across the nations. If even I can see what's going on, how could they be blind to it? It's their ideals, their hope for the future that lets them endure the ugly realities of this place without becoming cynical. I only came to Lahai Roy because a friend recommended it. But now...
Now you've grown to like it here, right?
Yes, same as you, Madam President. An urgent transmission from Nana. If you'll excuse me.
Dr. Hurd said there was a break-in at the infirmary. Nevora's being kidnapped by the one we previously detained.
What is your status? Are you severely damaged?
No need to worry. Just need...
Understood. Prioritize damage control after this call. Notify the Academy's security department. It'll take time for them to respond. I'll go after Warren. Which direction did he take?
Received message from the Academy. They're heading towards the sky.
It's the Court of Savante space station he and I discovered before. I'm on my way. Warren has escaped. He's taken a student and is heading for one of the debris fields in the Frostland.
What do you plan to do?
I'm going after him. I'd like you to set up a perimeter there to cut off his escape and prevent any further risks to the Academy.
You want me to secure a perimeter while you go in alone to handle...
I have a hypothesis. One I'd like to verify.
Very well. Your track record warrants it. Go, Doctor.
Nevora. Why now? I am the vessel. The bath's clear.
I know you've been here before. Take me to the data room. Now!
Okay, I'll do anything you say.
They're heading deeper into the station. Is there someplace we haven't discovered? Right on schedule. Split and forward. Bullseye. Imbalance and here. Gotcha. Veins exposed. The path's clear. The researchers the Academy stationed here. 2 with gunshot wounds, but still alive. And this one? No vitals. Their bleeding stopped. I should keep going after. The bath's clear. Right on schedule. I am the vessel. Unto insults. Accurate prediction. Rise anew. Rot. Resected. Spatial anomalies. Did someone reactivate the Skyarc system?
I'll get out of Lahai, Roy. Out of this cursed place.
It appears Warren's taken Navora to the data room we visited earlier. The path is blocked. It's those error modules again. I should use the adapter. It's cleared. Gotta keep moving. Almost there. Now, moment of truth.
I brought the student, just like you asked. So, you... Where are you? Lahai Roy was just a minor setback. I'm still useful. I still have work in the new Federation. I still... Stop hiding! Say something! You! That doctor who's always watching.
You've reached a dead end, Warren. Don't you see that?
It's your dead end!
Skyarc's data room. There must be a reason. Was that just impulse? Or perhaps... No. That's more like it. A deep incision. A deep incision. My past gets deeper. A deep incision. Game over. I am the vessel. My past gets deeper. Rise anew. Right on schedule. Split in four. Entombed in daybreak.
Dr. Harrison! Warren, is he?
He's only unconscious. Everything's okay, Navora. How are you feeling?
I'm fine. It's just that he struck me in the back of the neck. It really hurts. I'm really scared.
It's okay. Don't force yourself to hold it in. After a shock like that, it's much better if you let it out. Keeping it bottled up is stressful in itself. Take your time. Tell me what happened when you're ready.
Okay. I'll try. I just need a moment.
Then rest here for now. I'll go check on Warren.
I fell asleep on the hospital bed. When I woke up and opened my eyes, Warren was pointing a gun at my head. He was frantic, grilled me non-stop about Skyark, and when he found out I'd been to the station before, he forced me to bring him. Wait! Those researchers by the door!
One of them didn't make it. The other two are still alive.
I see. As for what else happened, I don't really remember.
That's all right. I've already formed a rough theory about his motives now. You should rest, Navora. We'll handle things from here.
Is that so? Then, Dr. Herson, care to share your theory? Tell me, is that any way to treat a student?
I'm afraid identity theft is not in the curriculum. Isn't that right, Grand Architect of the Fraxidus? Since you insist on playing the student, I'll offer a lesson. It takes two to play a game.
Played me for a fool, didn't you? I was going to kill you for a little one-on-one time with Rover. Shame.
Regrettable that you evaded what was meant for you.
But it's okay. Uncle Warren's dead. Nice and clean.
Being caught out in the open, and still he thought he could just vanish from Lahairoi and get away with this fiasco. The naivety is remarkable.
Anyway, I got back what I wanted too, so I'm a happy girl.
On my way here, I kept wondering why you acted so quickly. Didn't fit your usual style of staying in character until the very end. Just as I thought. You were after this pen.
Ah, yes. My precious. I couldn't find it anywhere. So it was you who took it from me. This is the first time someone's taken something from me. Oh, I almost forgot to ask. When did you begin to suspect?
If you must know, my suspicions began to deepen during our last visit to the space station, when you feigned that injury. Your acting had been flawless, Grand Architect, but even you cannot mimic what you don't understand. Death itself. To an immortal like you, no matter how many times you die, it's just another lost identity. And I happen to have seen you die before.
Oh? Is this why you've had your eye on me all this time? Let me think. Whoops. Can't seem to remember. My bad. My real favorite things are the ones that are really old and far, far away. But you're something special, Dr. Herson. You're the first person in forever to ever come this close. Without you, the game in Lahairoi would be so boring. So, you get prizes. And I promise, it's right up your alley. Now, for the first one. At the upcoming new solar celebration, among all the lovely students, stands a member of the Fraxidus. I'm so looking forward to that child's performance.
Telling us this doesn't do your spy any good.
But that's what makes it fun! It's a cat and mouse game. The mouse needs to know the cat is coming, or how else will it run fast enough on its little wheel? To win, you just have to be the hunter. And if you do end up catching that child, that just proves they were useless anyway.
That was only the first. What's the next one?
The next prize is right here in this data room. You're so smart, Dr. Herson. I bet you've already figured it out, no? I had so much fun on this little trip to the Sky Arc. So, how did you feel seeing the etheric sea? Oh, home sweet home. Your faraway home. The one you can never, ever go back to. Leaving you there wasn't all for nothing. The look on your face was the sweetest treat. Let's be sure to have more fun like this in the future. Until next time, you two. I wish you a pleasant past, present, and future.
Why did you stop me? You think we couldn't have stopped her here?
Yes. My goal was to gather intelligence, not apprehend the Fraxiduses. When we dug up my father's empty grave, I realized that it is no simple feat to find an immortal who leaves no trail. The Grand Architect may appear to act on a whim, but in my observation, that playfulness is just another layer of disguise. There's a purpose behind it. When Nana called earlier, something felt off. Warren is a researcher himself. Why would he need to take a student hostage to investigate it, even if he did? Breaking into the infirmary and letting Nana send a distress call was a sloppy strategy. Of course I'd be the first person she contacted.
So that's why you called me afterwards. I did hear Navora say you've had her in the infirmary all this time.
I was waiting for her to show her hand. Until then, it was all speculation. I needed to see her end the act, to be sure. Immortal, 1,000 faces. We've managed to gather quite a bit of intel on the Grand Architect. If I'm not mistaken, there should be something more important hidden in. Otherwise, she wouldn't have called it a prop. These are personnel files from the Skyark space station. This lettering. Do you recall the lead researcher on the Etheric Sea Initiative? The one we saw in the hologram during our first visit?
Professor Junchi?
Yes. During his lecture, he mentioned a scholar who had just joined the project, Wei Ying, but his introduction was cut short. I've found that scholar's record in the system, and the letters of this name are a perfect match with those engraved on that pen.
Are you saying that scholar is the Grand Architect?
According to these records, the Etheric Sea Initiative was stalled due to a lack of funding until she joined. Then, it was pushed back on track. Her involvement influenced the CSC's decision on this project. But everything else about her birthplace, employment history, or academic background...
Sounds like another identity borrowed by the...
Indeed. It seems we've just traced this 1,000-faced individual back to an even earlier point in Solaris' history. These records also show Wei Ying took great interest in the CSC and Etheric Sea Initiative during that period. That must be why she infiltrated the Skyark space.
The universe. What secrets is it hiding behind all those... I really want to know.
And about that footage... No need to explain. The fewer people who know about your secret, the better. It just occurred to me that this wasn't a coincidence. If her goal in the past involved you, then it's something to keep in mind on your journey ahead.
The Etheric Sea. That might have been my entry point to Solaris after leaving my distant homeland. Wei Ying was interested in the Etheric Sea before its planet-wide spread. Did she want to use it as a medium to reach somewhere beyond? I will. Given her nature, it's only a matter of time before we meet again. The more she appears, the more she gives away. If she enjoys playing games, then it means she'll follow some rules at least. Otherwise, she'd die of boredom.
Huh. Exactly. And as I've said before, sometimes style, personal taste, and ambition can be more revealing than intent. The Fractsidus has more than one base in Solaris, and I'm far from the only one with a grudge or an interest in their activities. Until now, the Grand Architect has been like a reflection in water. She never appears as her own person, only by the faces of the already dead. But now, her fascination with what lies beyond all those infinite stars is a thread we can pull. We can start identifying which... And the Court of Savante, since our Grand Architect has taken interest in them before, a trip to Mengzhou may be worth a visit.
The Court of Savante was active in Mengzhou?
Just a rumor. They say a city was built there under their direction. There may be clues there. As for the new Federation, you'll likely end up there eventually if you plan to counter the Fractsidus' operation. But not now. Things are too complicated over there, and they handle resonators differently. Even with the Black Shore's backing, going in unprepared would be serious risk.
I'll be cautious. Before Navora, did you find any other traces of this Grand Arc?
Yes. There is this one thing about how Imeth disappeared. From what you told me, she died from overclocking trying to stop the Thermodian over a decade ago. After that incident, the Academy detected cracks on the Thermodian seal in the depths of Biarter Woods. The damage seemed intentional.
You mean?
I believe it was the Grand Architect who damaged the seal, and that led to Imeth's death. Lucila's people will handle things here now. We should leave.
To where?
Let's go clear our minds. You shouldn't sit with this alone. Penny for your thoughts?
There's too many to count.
Feel like talking about it?
Maybe a little. I keep wondering if the choices I made in the past were the right ones. I still don't know why I chose to erase my memories. That one decision cost me my grip on everything. It made me leave so many people behind. You, Imeth, those at the Black Shores, and probably more I don't even know or remember now. I pulled everyone into my grand plan to save the world. And when it mattered most, I wasn't even there. If we can't save Imeth, she'll just be forgotten, left to drift in the void forever.
Even if that hadn't happened, your path was always destined to diverge from most of ours. You know your lifespan is immense. Barring some accident, most of us will leave this world long before you. Death and goodbyes are a final lesson no one escapes. But for you, it's a question that lingers for an exceptionally long time.
You're right.
Since you already know that, you should also see that everyone else has already given their answer. You're still the same person you were before. Just as resilient, still bringing hope to others. That's why, after all these years, we're still willing to stand with you. And it's not because you're a supposed savior. It's because you've always been you. And we're not just doing this for you. We're doing it for Solaris. For the future we all chose to fight for. We chose this path ourselves. You have nothing to feel guilty for. One can only move forward by making peace with what's lost. You taught me that a long time ago. In the end, I failed to find my father's murderer. I failed to protect Rhine. I failed to protect my own family.
But your brother is still alive. You're alive. There's still hope. You did everything you could.
Who knows when I'll wake up next time.
Then we'll make a promise, Luuk. We'll see each other again next winter. You'll open your eyes, and I'll be standing right here, just like today.
Come now. Enough with that face. Some candy?
You always carry candy with you.
As in...
It'll help take the edge off and lighten the mood. Your words.
That. Honestly, not really. It's become more of a habit of... As a boy, I'd have one whenever things felt too big to handle. The sweetness was a distraction. Something to look forward to. Later, after I inherited Naviale, I realized there were still so many things I couldn't control. So I'd eat them to cope. Especially when I was up to my neck in trouble thanks to my business associates. Even after I left the company and set out to follow the Fraxidus' trail on my own, I'd be chewing on one while I watched those who helped me die right in front of me. Still powerless, it seems. So I've come to believe that no matter how strong a person becomes, not everything can be done perfectly. In life, many things are beyond our control. But I still enjoy candy. It reminds me that meeting people is still a gift, even if I know I might lose them one day. If you let grief and anger burn you out, you become obsessed with results. You forget the joy you felt along the way. A little sweetness helps keep the numbness at bay.
I'll have one of your candies.
How does it taste?
Luuk. My chances of saving Armith, they're pretty slim, aren't they?
They are. You'll need a miracle. But you've always been good at making those happen.
Thanks for the candy.
You're very welcome.
With the blazing sun as witness.
Did you see me?
Hopefully this helps.
Cherish every gain.